Hi guys, so welcome back to the Helvetia map. This is gonna be episode 5 of my Let's Play. So we stopped here last time. We were filling up this beer company with water, and we are already full, so we are gonna drop this trailer over here where we don't need it at the moment. And we are gonna drive back to our field 51, and we might have to speed up the time again, so we will meet you back at field 51. So I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to speed up time a little bit, since our field isn't ready yet. We're gonna have a look. Oh yeah, our fields have grown, yeah. Awesome. I hope you guys can see everything on the screen, which is pretty good. So here we have put the barley. This is all barley here. And over here we have the hops. So we may have to put down some lime as well. Yeah, it says yeah, it doesn't say here that we need lime. Maybe in some places. Let's see. Growing stages. Alright, we're still in the first growth stage over here. The light green here, over here. That is our field here. So we are gonna fast forward the time up there. The 100 times 120 to make these fields grow a little bit quicker, so that we can harvest our crops that we need for making the beer. So while those two fields are growing, we're going to buy a bulldozer for plowing our field, and we are going to have this color yellow. The tracks we are going to make black, and we're going to go with for 94,000 with 1500 horsepower here. The D11 superpower. Yeah, the D11 superpower, that has 1500 horsepower. We're gonna buy that one. Go in here, and we're gonna buy For 50,000 the blade and maybe the ripper. But we only need the blade. And we're going to lease a trailer. Where was the trailer now? Up here. Because that trailer can be pulled by a tractor. So we're just going to lease that one. Yeah. And we are gonna head back to the shop and we're gonna collect that bulldozer. Before we do that, have a look at the hops here. The hops are growing up into the air, just like I have said before. This is what the hops looks like. So we're gonna have a look at the growth stage. We're still okay. We are in this growth stage over here, so we're gonna have to wait until it is harvest ripe. We're gonna have to wait until it's ripe to be harvested. We're still in the growing stages. These are the harvesting stages. This is when it's harvested off. This is when it has to be plowed. And so on, and so on. So we are still in the growth stage, but we are gonna head over to the shop and collect that bulldozer and bring it over here to field 51. Because we are gonna be plowing that part of the field down there. So we'll meet you guys back at the dealership with the trailer and the bulldozer. So we are here at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's 6:25 in the morning, and let's see how our grain is doing. Yeah, we are still in the first. No, we are not. It has just spawned over, and we are in the harvesting stage. So that means we have to harvest off the field here because our barley and our hops are ready to be harvested. So we are gonna grab the trailer now instead of the bulldozer. We're gonna grab our dumping trailer. And we are just on the way to the dealership to collect it. So we are gonna leave the bulldozer here and that trailer there for now. And we are gonna pick up that loading trailer first. But while we are here, we're gonna hook the blade up to the bulldozer. So let's hook the blade up. Alright. We're gonna be using this bulldozer to plow our field later on. So that our field is gonna get bigger. I'm just gonna see if this hooks up to the tractor. Yeah, hooks up. Brilliant. So I'm gonna turn down the time to ×1 so that our barley and hops doesn't rot away. So we will see you guys over at field 51 where we are going to be harvesting our barley and the hops. So see you over at field 51. So it looks like we have to buy another header for our harvester because the one that we have doesn't do hops, but this maize header does hops, which is either that or that. So we're gonna buy that for 45,000. Color red. So we're gonna have to go back over to the shop with the harvester and collect the header for doing the hops here. But first of all, we are gonna stick with the barley here, and then we do the hops. Alright, let's jump into the harvester now. This is kind of awkward here. So we're back on track here. Let's open up the harvester. And we are going to harvest off the grain, and we are not going to be leaving any straw behind because we don't need any straw at the moment. So let's start here and harvest off the barley. Going to turn the straw off, and we are going to have straw dust, chopped straw. We're going to have on the ground, on the soil there. That's chopped straw. So this video might be a little bit longer than usual. Might be 20 to 25 minutes, or even a half-hour video. But we will see how it goes. So I'm going to be doing one more run, and we'll pause the video there. And we'll continue on shaving off this field. I want to stay at maybe a 25-minute video. And we are going to see how full we can fill our trailer. With barley. And we're going to transport this barley down to the beer factory. So I'll pause here then. So let's grab the tractor here with the trailer and we are gonna empty out the harvester. Okay, that's better. And we are emptying it out. Alright, let's continue. Alright, let's fill up load number 2. Alright, let's continue. So let's empty out the third load. And this is our third load being emptied out now. And we have only this piece here left to go and then we are done. And then we are gonna collect the maize header, the harvest off the nice looking hops here. Looks brilliant, the hops. Love it. So let's jump into the combine here and get the rest shaved off. So that is the rest of the barley. We are gonna have to shave off the wheat because I accidentally seeded wheat here. Didn't mean to seed wheat, I forgot to set that to barley. So we're gonna have to shave off the wheat. Or is it barley now? Okay, only the top part was barley. Okay. So we are done shaving off the barley here. All done. And now we're gonna head over to the beer factory with our barley and we're gonna fill up the beer factory. So we will meet you over at the beer factory with the barley. So over we go to the beer factory and we're gonna drop off our barley. And we have 15,389 liters of barley to drop off. So we will see you over there. So here we are at the beer factory and we are gonna dump our barley. I think it's into the center here. Yeah, into the center. and barley going in. Alright. Let's have a look back here. Well, you can't see it up there. We dumped in 15,300 liters of barley here. Here you can see it, 15,389 liters. And you can see it down there as well, so we need a whole lot more of barley and a lot of hops. And here we are getting the beer and digest it from it. So we are gonna jump back into the tractor and we'll be heading over to field 51 and we are gonna collect our maize header as well. So we will see you guys back at field 51 where we are gonna jump into the harvester and collect our maize header. So back inside the harvester we're gonna head over to the dealership, collect our maize header so we can harvest off the hops. So I'll pause the video here and we'll meet you at the dealership. So at the dealership we're gonna hook up our maize header here. Alright. And we are gonna head back over to field 51. So we will see you back at 51 when we are going to be harvesting off the hops.